Hi, everybody. It's Melinda Pollen. I am the Brown County 4-H Youth Development Educator, and I've had a great opportunity to talk with and work with Holly Eichhorst, who is the Brown County Fair Exhibits Coordinator. Just wanted to let you all know, if you haven't already heard, that the Brown County Fair entry portal has been opened. It opened on June 1st, and it's going to close on July 15th. And there's no late entries this year. So I wanted to be sure that you, one, knew that that was open for you and available for you to start entering at the Brown County Fair now, if that's what you'd like to do this summer. And I wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of how the entry form works using the Brown County Fair's website. So on your screen, you see the homepage of the Brown County Fair. This has a ton of great information. I want to draw your attention for exhibitors to the tab that says for exhibitors. If you click there, it'll take you to a page that will give you information about entering and showing at the Brown County Fair. As I mentioned, the portal opened on June 1st and the deadline is July 15th. No late exceptions this year. And the entry portal is right here on the screen. So you'll click that. But before we do that, it's sometimes helpful for us to have all of our information in front of us before we get into the portal. So I want to show you where you can find all of the information that you'll need about your entries. If you scroll down on this page under exhibitor information, you will see the junior division. This is where you'll find your information of division and class number and what you might specifically be bringing to the fair for the item itself or the animal itself. Take a peek, make notes, and be ready for when you get to the portal. It'll ask for some information that you'll find directly from these pages here. A couple of other things that are important for you to pay attention to on this page specifically are all of the stall and cage reservation forms. So those are over on the left side of your screen, as well as some of the general rules about animal exhibitors. All animal exhibitors have different rules about what kinds of forms might be necessary or tests might be necessary. So be sure you're checking out all of the information about the animal if you are specifically bringing an animal to the fair. And if you're bringing an exhibit to the fair, every exhibit has their own guidelines around making sure that it's ready for display. So pay attention to that information that you'll find on these screens. Lots of great information here for you as well. When you are ready to enter, you're going to scroll back up to that page and you're going to click on the online entry portal. So when you click on that online entry portal, it'll take you to the website for ShowWorks. ShowWorks is the website platform that allows all of the entries for the Brown County Fair to come in. The first thing you're going to need to do is register. So we'll get started here. I've logged in a few times. So my first name and last name automatically populate. And it asks you on the screen here if you're a new exhibitor or have yet to register this year, or if you've previously registered. So if you've previously registered, you're going to put in your password here. If you forgot your password, click that there. If you are a new exhibitor, it's going to ask you for some basic information. It's going to ask you for your password, and it'll also ask you for your mailing address, your phone number, your date of birth, all of those things. So you're going to fill that information out. Once you click the continue button here, it will say confirm all of your information, and then you'll get to the actual entry page. So I've confirmed my registration, and now it's time for me to start my entries. You'll know that you're logged in when it says your name over on the left side and a hello with your name at the top. So I'm going to start doing my entries, and I am going to start by doing a photography entry. So I'm going to scroll down until I find junior photography 020. And I'll type in that department number. Now I need to find the division, and my division is first year members, regular members, or advanced techniques. I'm a regular member. And now I have to, from that list that you'll find under the department information on the page earlier on the Brown County Fair's website, I need to tell them what class number. Luckily, they made it really easy here. We just need to find the class of the pictures that we're going to submit. So I'm going to do a series of 4 different subjects. I can add in a description if I'd like to, and then I need to tell them which youth organization I am from. And that can be a 4-H club, an FFA chapter. It could be a school group or another approved youth group organization. So you're going to find your club name through this list here. And I am going to be a Friendly Fields 4-H club member. I've double checked my entry and I'm going to add it to my cart. And now I have the option to add a similar entry. So if I'm going to bring another photography exhibit, I click add a similar entry. If I want to add a different department number, I'll click add a different entry. I'm going to add one more photography just to show you how that works one more time. It automatically populates. I just need to tell it what I'm going to submit, and I'm going to do 4 photos of still life here. My club stays with me once I put it in on that first one. So I'll add this entry to the cart. And over on the left-hand side, you'll see that my cart now has 2 items, 2 photography items. I'm going to show you how to add an animal. There's one more step with adding an animal. So I'm going to add a sheep. I'll pick my division, and then I need to tell it the class. Here it's going to ask for tag ID. If your animal has an ear tag or an identifying tag ID number, you can put it in there. It's not required, but all animals who come to the fair do have to have some form of tag or ID system. I can type in a description, and then my club stays with me. But if I scroll down a little further, sheep are required to have a scrapey tag ID number. You'll have to put that number in, and the premise ID number. So if you're bringing animals, be sure you have your ID numbers ready when you go to the entry portal for the Brown County Fair. I'm not actually bringing a junior sheep to the fair, so I'm going to back out of this one so I can show you the next steps. So once I've added all of my entries, I'm going to click the continue button. And here is where you can add additional things to your entry. You can add a daily ticket, you can add a youth wristband or an adult wristband. The youth wristband is intended to be for our exhibitors, and the adult wristband is intended to be for the parent or guardian that is helping to support those young people through their exhibition timeframe. There's also an exhibitor fee, and the exhibitor fee when you enter online is $4. If you decide and prefer to fill out a paper form, you can do that and work directly with Holly Eichhorst to get that entry submitted. That fee for doing a paper exhibitor fee, though, is $8. I'm not going to order right now any wristbands. I just want to walk you through the next steps in the process. So the next step is for me to confirm that I have all of my entries there. I want to be clear, the exhibitor fee is just one $4 fee for exhibitors. It's not per item. So I could add 15 more items here and still pay the $4 fee. I'm going to confirm the items that are in my cart. I have the 2 entries and then my fee for $4. My balance due is there, and now I can either save my cart if I want to come back and add things later, or I can finish by checking out. My checkout screen asks for my credit or debit card. I would put that information in, then I will confirm it, and I will get a confirmation email, and I know that that information went to Holly as well. Holly Eichhorst, the Brown County Fair's exhibits coordinator, is our friend here when we have questions about fair entries, the online portals where exhibits might fit. Our superintendents are there. Holly is there. Her name and number is right here on the website as well, and her phone number 920-606-5120. Reach out to Holly if you've got any questions about entries. We can't wait to see all of the amazing things that you've been working on. And if you've got questions, please feel free to reach out.